In the world of hacking and cybersecurity, operational security, OPSEC, is crucial for evading detection and staying out of trouble. Unfortunately, some hackers make foolish mistakes that compromise their security and lead to their downfall. Here's a comprehensive guide outlining what dumb hackers do in terms of OPSEC and how to avoid these mistakes yourself. Disclaimer: this video solely focuses on teaching ethical hackers and security professionals about the best practices. Black hat hacking is highly discouraged and can result in serious legal consequences. 1. Discussing operations on unsecured channels. Dumb hackers love to chat about their latest exploits on unsecured platforms like regular SMS, email, or public social media. By broadcasting their activities openly, they practically invite trouble. OPSEC. Tip: use encrypted communication tools like Signal, Wire, or Telegram for discussions. These platforms offer end-to-end encryption, ensuring that your conversations remain private and protected from unauthorized access. Always assume that unsecured channels are compromised and avoid discussing sensitive operational details in plain text. 2. Using credentials or tools. Using the same usernames, passwords, or hacking tools across different operations is a rookie mistake. Dumb hackers make themselves an easy target for exposure and compromise. OPSEC. Tip: employ password managers like LastPass or Bitwarden to generate and store unique passwords for each account. This minimizes the impact of credential leaks and enhances overall security. Additionally, diversify your toolkit by using a variety of tools and techniques. Regularly update and customize your hacking tools to stay ahead of security measures and avoid detection through tool reuse. 3. Neglecting anonymity and identity protection. Dumb hackers often leave digital breadcrumbs that lead straight to them. From exposing IP addresses to sharing personal details, they make it easy for adversaries to track them down. OPSEC tip: prioritize anonymity and identity protection. Use VPNs, virtual private networks, to mask your IP address, and Tor, the onion router, for anonymous browsing. Avoid sharing personally identifiable information (PII) online or using traceable accounts in operational activities. Maintain separate personas for personal and hacking activities to minimize the risk of exposure and attribution. 4. Underestimating the importance of physical security. Forgetful dumb hackers leave their physical environments unprotected, making it easy for adversaries to gain access to their equipment and data. OPSEC tip: secure your workspace with physical security measures such as biometric locks or secure facilities with restricted access. Always lock your devices when not in use and implement hardware encryption to protect sensitive data. Don't overlook physical security. It's as important as digital security for maintaining operational secrecy. 5. Engaging in public bragging or boasting. Dumb hackers love the spotlight. They boast about their exploits publicly, drawing unnecessary attention from law enforcement and other hackers. Tip: stay low-key and avoid public bragging. Operate discreetly and strategically to maintain a low profile. Refrain from sharing details of your operations or successes on public forums or social media platforms. Remember, the goal is to fly under the radar and minimize exposure. 6. Ignoring software updates and security patches. Lazy, dumb hackers neglect to update their software, leaving themselves vulnerable to known exploits and vulnerabilities. OPSEC tip: stay updated with software patches and security updates. Regularly apply updates to your operating systems, software tools, and frameworks to protect against known vulnerabilities. Ignoring updates is like leaving your front door unlocked. It invites trouble and increases the risk of compromise. 7. Using compromised or untrusted software. Dumb hackers download software from sketchy sources, exposing themselves to backdoors and security risks. OPSEC tip: only use reputable software from trusted sources. Verify digital signatures and perform integrity checks on downloaded software to ensure it has not been tampered with. Avoid compromising your security by using untrusted tools or applications that may contain malicious code. 8. Failing to mask digital footprints. Dumb hackers leave behind traceable metadata and tracking information, making it easy to link their activities back to them. OPSEC: use tools to strip metadata from files and scrub personally identifiable information (PII) from documents. Avoid leaving digital footprints that can be used to trace your activities or identify you. Practice good OPSEC by minimizing your digital footprint and maintaining anonymity online. 9. Logging into personal accounts from operational devices. Mixing personal and operational activities on the same devices is a classic dumb move. It can lead to cross-contamination and compromise operational security. Use dedicated devices or virtual machines for hacking activities. Keep personal accounts separate from operational activities to prevent cross-contamination. Never log into personal accounts or platforms from devices used for hacking. It increases the risk of exposure and compromise. 10. Overlooking network traffic analysis. Dumb hackers don't pay attention to network traffic analysis, exposing themselves to detection by security teams. OPSEC Tip: use encrypted tunnels, traffic obfuscation techniques, and stealthy communication protocols to mask your activities within network traffic. Stay vigilant and monitor for signs of network analysis or intrusion detection. Evade detection by blending in with normal traffic patterns and minimizing suspicious behaviors. 11. Using easily traceable cryptocurrencies. Dumb hackers use traceable cryptocurrencies for financial transactions, leaving behind a trail of breadcrumbs. OPSEC. Tip: use privacy-enhancing cryptocurrencies like Monero or Zcash for financial transactions. These cryptocurrencies offer enhanced privacy features that make tracing transactions difficult or impossible. Protect your financial anonymity to prevent tracing and attribution of your activities. 12. Engaging in social engineering without OPSEC. Dumb hackers dive into social engineering without proper OPSEC, risking exposure and compromise. OPSEC tip: establish cover identities, use secure communication channels, and avoid revealing personal information during social engineering operations. Practice discretion and maintain operational security when engaging in social engineering activities. Always assume that you are being monitored and adapt your tactics accordingly. 13. Relying solely on publicly available tools. Dumb hackers rely solely on publicly available hacking tools, making themselves predictable and easy to track. OPSEC tip: develop custom tools and techniques to maintain uniqueness and avoid attribution. Use open source intelligence (OSINT) to understand tool usage trends and adapt your strategies to evade detection. Avoid over-reliance on off-the-shelf tools. Innovation and creativity are key to staying ahead of adversaries. 14. Sharing detailed operational information with third parties. Dumb hackers overshare operational details with untrusted third parties, increasing the risk of leaks and compromises. OPSEC tip: limit information sharing to trusted partners and use secure channels for communications. Practice compartmentalization and need-to-know principles to minimize the exposure of sensitive operational details. Exercise caution when collaborating with external entities and prioritize operational security above all else. 15. Neglecting incident response and cleanup procedures. Lazy dumb hackers neglect post-operation cleanup, leaving behind traces that can lead to retrospective detection. Implement incident response and cleanup procedures systematically. Use anti-forensic tools and techniques to sanitize systems and remove all traces of activity. Practice thorough cleanup to minimize the risk of retrospective detection and protect operational security. 16. Neglecting physical surveillance. Dumb hackers overlook the importance of physical surveillance during operations, exposing themselves to potential monitoring and detection. Before conducting any sensitive operations, perform reconnaissance on physical surroundings. Be aware of security cameras, bystanders, and potential witnesses. Avoid suspicious behavior that could attract unwanted attention and compromise operational security. 17. Using identifiable online handles. Dumb hackers use easily identifiable online handles or usernames across different platforms, making it easier for adversaries to track and attribute their activities. Create unique and unrelated online personas for different purposes. Use pseudonyms that are not linked to personal information or real identities. Avoid using identifiable handles that could be traced back to you through open source intelligence, OSINT, or social engineering. 18. Neglecting OPSEC during in-person meetings, risking exposure and compromising operational security. When meeting in person, choose to secure locations away from surveillance cameras and public spaces. Use secure communication methods and avoid discussing sensitive details in public or unsecured environments.